Hey folks, this is your man Ian. I'm going to talk to something right now that people aren't going to want to hear. I know a lot of trainers aren't going to want to hear this. Louie, but there's a big problem with the dog training industry today and professional trainers in the limited services that they're able to offer a client. Usually you have a person and they go, okay, we do boarding and training. Bring the dog to my training facility. We'll solve everything. Or maybe the person says, nope, we train in the home. We go to your home. We'll solve everything in the home. Or maybe the person says, we don't go to your home and we don't go to my facility. We take the dogs out in the real world and we work with them in the neighborhoods and the parks. Okay, and all those things are great, folks. But in many cases, sometimes the dog will do better in one of these areas more than others. Or depending on the phase of their training, perhaps it's appropriate to shift locations of training or the way that we train. Sometimes we train with the owner present and sometimes we train without the owner present. Some trainers will argue till the end of their days that they can train the dog without the owner, and if the owner just does what they say, the dog will listen. But how do you know if the owner is able to do what you say? Or how do you know if the dog will do the same thing with the owner when they may not have the experience or the training facility or the other dogs that you have? And so I wanted to talk to you today about Ducky and little Birdie here. You see Birdie in the pink, Ducky in the blue? Okay, we were doing a training session earlier at my property. It's a beautiful property. We're in Santa Barbara, California. It's a half-acre property, folks, and it's lovely. Okay, but the reality was, Birdie and Ducky took a little vacation off, and when they came back, they weren't quite sure what was going on. So I thought to myself, hey, Ducky, no. What if I take them out on a walk? And I take them off-site. Maybe they'll be a little bit more happy, a little bit more eager to learn, and a little bit more eager to work with me. And you know what I found? That's 100% the case here. And so their training, when they come, we're going to be going off-site with them, going on little outings like this, little exploratory missions. We're still going to be doing training, but the location is one in which they feel the most curious and open to learning new things. Okay? Now, in some cases, with some of these dogs that you see here, it was important for them to be around me for a period of time, and it didn't require their owners were there. In fact, sometimes it was better for us to do a lot of work without the owners present. Either the owners maybe perhaps, didn't have the skill level that we had or the experience, or perhaps they had a lot of other things they had to focus on, children, working, and, for us, we have all the time to focus on training dogs. So it's so important when you think about finding the right trainer is find that approach that seems right for you and the dog. And if you're not sure, maybe don't commit to that entire 1 month program or 2 month program because you may not be sure if it's going to work. But the important thing is for trainers or clients, try to find somebody that's flexible or try to be flexible. Where you can work together with the client or you're working together with the trainer. And if you say, hey, I would like you to come out to my place. I don't know if you're understanding the dog's behaving at my house. The trainer says, hey, no problem. We do house calls. If you say to the trainer, hey, I'm overwhelmed. I really just need a break from this dog. Can you help me get some progress? I'm exhausted. My kids need my attention. My husband burned out. They go, yeah, no problem. We could take the dog for a period of time. We could train them and give them back to you. But the important thing is that you're going to do what works. And that's, I think, the big issue is trainers are making promises. There's trainers in my local area that are making promises. We guarantee every dog's going to succeed. When I personally have seen many dogs that have gone to them who have not succeeded, but they keep doing the same program year after year. In fact, every trainer I know who has these set programs in town, I have gotten dogs from every one of them that the owner has spent a lot of their hard-earned money and they have not gone anywhere other than the dog is still having problems in the home, still having problems in the real world. So just want to finish this video here. I hope you guys are having a good day. And I wanted you guys to be proud of Birdie and Ducky because believe it or not, they've come an extremely long way. They weren't like this before. They were out of their mind with fear. And look at them now exploring, being curious together as a team. I'm so proud of them. But more importantly, I'm proud of their mom and their dad because they did a lot of work with these two little rascals. And these are hard little ones to work with. Now there's another client of mine I used to know. I haven't seen them in a while. I got to go catch up with them. So we're going to end this video, folks. Hope you guys have a great day. Remember, as always, we don't blame them. We train them.